Welcome to How to Become a Data Analyst Sage with ThoughtSpot. In this episode, we're going to investigate how we can conduct festive period date comparison using column sets and formulas. As part of sales analysis, it's often a requirement to understand how different festive periods perform throughout the year. Festive periods may fall on the same day of each calendar year, or they may move throughout the years. In addition, each business and departments within an organization may customize the classification for the range of dates that they are interested in. For example, if we take a look at Black Friday sales period, certain organizations may want to focus specifically on the Black Friday itself. Other organizations may wish to understand how the Black Friday weekend has performed. So this is the Black Friday itself, Saturday, Sunday, and potentially including Cyber Monday. And often businesses would like to understand how the sales that have occurred over this festive period have compared to a baseline. For example, this could be the 6 weekends prior to the event. Traditionally, this would require that we establish dimensional calendar tables that have applied all these categorizations and then leverage advanced formulas to ensure that we get the correct results. This solution is somewhat inflexible in that it does need a combination of roles from the data engineer, database administrator, through to the BI analyst. With ThoughtSpot column sets, we have simplified this design pattern. The column sets have provided a user interface which enable the user to group column values. In this scenario, we can group specific dates into Black Friday weekends and other dates into a baseline for comparison. Column sets are available throughout the application for further analysis, such as filtering, drilling down, or providing grouping to KPI values. Once we've defined the column set, we can then create a number of simple formulas to understand how sales have performed, i.e. a formula for the average daily sales over the festive weekend, and potentially how this is varying to the baseline weekends. So let's take a look at this in practice. So I'm in ThoughtSpot search data and I've created a very simple answer. I've selected the set as my attribute column and I've called this the Black Friday comparison periods. I've broken this down yearly so we can understand how this performed over year. And then I've created 3 formulas. We have a formula which is the average daily sales for the Black Friday weekend. So this is the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the Monday. And then I've created a comparison or baseline formula for the 6 weekends prior. And the final formula is the variance. So we can understand if we are doing better or worse for these festive periods. So we can see in the first year here for the financial year of 2022 that the Black Friday average daily sales were higher than the 6 weeks prior period's baseline. So we can see the actual number of just over 4.8K. So this simple bar chart representation enables the end user to understand how performance varies year over year. So we can see here that the actual weekend decreased, increased in 24, and decreased again. And we can also understand how the comparison 6-week periods are performing. We can see here that even though the actual sales of financial year 2024 have increased to the prior year, they were actually worse to the comparison baseline period. Let's take a quick look and understand how easy this is to set up. So we're back in the search data panel in ThoughtSpot, and we can see on the left-hand side a number of formulas and sets that have been created. In this specific example, we can open up the Black Friday comparison periods. If we go in this column set in edit mode, we can see the properties that have been defined. So the base column is the column that we're applying the categorization to. So this is our date column. And then we have a number of conditions that have been defined. And the condition here is that we're grouping all of these dates from the year 2020 through to the year 2030, specifically the Black Friday weekends, which we see move over time. And we're providing the label of Black Friday weekend days. The condition is defined as an any, which results in a SQL OR statement, which means if any of these conditions are true, we'll assign this categorization label. Our second condition is to define our 6 prior weekends in a similar way. So for each year, we're defining the weekends of interest, which are the 6 prior weekends to the Black Friday, and again assigning the label of 6 prior weekends. For this specific column set, for all the other dates that exist, we're going to provide the label of not Black Friday. We can then name and provide a description for this set. In this specific answer, the formulas are relatively simple. That I've created a formula for the average daily sales for Black Friday. So this is doing a if that if my column set has a value of Black Friday weekend days, then sum the amount, and we want to divide this by the unique number of days in this period. So this gives us the average daily sales. In a similar manner, we've created the comparison weekend sales. So this is where we're dividing the 6 prior weekends and summing the amount, and the denominator is the unique count of days in this period. And then the variance, the baseline, is very simple, where we're minusing one value from the other. Thank you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Please like and subscribe.